Alright guys, welcome back to Frugal Homestead. Tiny home update September, lots to show you, but I want to take a minute because I want to thank these commenters and subscribers because they helped this video actually take place by suggesting some changes to fix our water problem. And I greatly appreciate it. One of them commented about the adjustment on the pump. I didn't even know that pump had an adjustment screw. So I did some more research and found out and got it adjusted. And the other one commented about holding extra water to make the pump not run constantly, which would clear that out. Come to find out, after doing some quick searching, Seaflow actually makes a holding tank that's pressurized. So a little pressure tank just for it, and has changed the system so much, as you will see later in the video. So thank you to these guys for helping out, and on with the video. Okay, so next major accomplishment is the outside of the shed is completely done. We have the snow melt trap edge on. We have all the trim pieces on. The corners are on. All the metal is up. We do have a little bit of screwing off to do, but I'm pretty consistently happy to say that it's done. It still needs gutters and screws, but overall, I'm pretty happy with this. Now, I do have to do some filling here. Here, I don't want metal and J-channel, so we're gonna do broke aluminum, or we might try threshold. We may even go with an aluminum angle iron, but I want that edge aluminum'd out. I don't want to put stuff there because that's going to get tore up with foot traffic. Now, we haven't got much done on the inside yet, but we are getting the materials put in here to get started on it. Now, it's a mess. It's become a catch-all, but that's kind of normal with us. But I wanted to bring you over to the water building and show you these upgrades that our awesome subscribers helped us figure out. So, first thing to show you. Under here, and I'll try and put the camera, you guys can see that little hex wrench, Allen wrench. That is actually the adjustment screw, and I got that adjusted. And then this is the pressure tank. And then I also added a water filter. Now that water filter has the string type filter in it, so it is very restrictive on water pressure, but it still seems to be working fine. Now, I did have to make some changes in here. I was not happy with the setup, and when I started adding all these things in, I was like, this is going to be something that's going to grow over time. So I didn't want to go all in on the PEX. Now, while I love PEX and the ease of it and the low cost of it, really, I gotta say, this braided hose, honestly, is the way to go. Now, I didn't understand that with the Seaflow when the barbs came with it, to use them and get the braided hose. This stuff is literally like almost $1.50 a foot, and then you got clamps, but you can take it on and off easy, and the fittings are super cheap for it, so it all kind of comes out for the wash. The big problem I was having with PEX is if I wanted to redo something, you'd have to cut it all off, and it's just a mess. This is pull it on, pull it off, change things around. It won't be no big deal. Low cost, easy to deal with, and it'll hold 100 psi. That webbing in there makes that tubing very strong. My system only has 45 psi pump on it, so it's more than enough, but it definitely made the whole process so much easier. So as you can see, we came out of the tote and it goes up into the system through the strainer basket, then the Seaflow, then the pressure tank, and then into this filter before coming inside. Now once it goes in the house, this will cycle when I turn it on. So this will run and then shut off. Run, then shut off. Run, then shut off. But you should see how much better it runs inside. So let's go inside. I'll show you some of the things that we got done, and I'll show you how good this system works now. Alright, so the first thing right off the bat is I was able to make the coat rack that my wife wanted. We bought all these specially. That way, right when you come in, you have plenty of places to hang up your book bag. If you're coming back from a backpacking trip, your coats, our big heavy winter coats, if we're out shoveling snow. And it just makes for a good place. I wanted to put it here, but we will be installing a propane vented heater here in the future. So I didn't want that anywhere around the coats. But heading on into the kitchen. I have more to show you. And this right here is one of the things. This is a Vevor water filter. It has the fluoride filtering system. So essentially this is a Berkey knockoff. I'm comfortable with Vevor because they actually quote what kind of stainless steel they use, and it's very heavy duty for what it is and very cost effective. Honestly, I was not going to pay what they want for a Berkey. So moving on, I promised to show you guys the water. Check this out. No plumbing rattle at all. Now I can put a less restrictive filter and get way more water pressure. But I have a bunch of those string filters I'm using up, and after doing some testing, it didn't reduce the shower pressure much, which is all that really matters. But coming in here, we overcame all of the crap. You guys cannot have any idea how much this sucked. So, got the new faucet installed, and as you can see, it goes through underneath, comes back around here, and you can see how I have it hooked up under there, I think. But I had to cut everything under there out, put new lines in, as you can see, with shutoffs, and redo the whole thing. But now it's correct. The only thing holding us back now is a little bit of touch-up paint and caulking down there, and then this shower curtain, which is a custom length. It's already sitting in my Amazon cart, ready to be ordered. But we're not done yet. I'm going to head upstairs here, and we're going to show you something else. So for those of you who haven't seen, this is the second floor of our tiny house. Got a little desk, our bed, TV, our couch, of course. But here is the part that we got done, and that is our clothes rack. Now we can hang up all of our clothes. It is all screwed in place, even the bar. Then we have a small type cloth dresser for there, and we're working on something for here. So this will be our closet area. Having that up means that we can actually move in. We have a place to put our clothes right now without having to have them folded up in a pile. It really is a big deal to have that done. But having it done means I need to get my button gear on all the little tiny things that are holding us up. So we've got some pictures that need done. I'm going to get special blinds for all the windows. We need to get some more water brought in, or if it rains a bunch, I can transfer it with the rain. But basically, we have pretty much done everything we need to do to start the move-in process. Now, by the time you guys are watching this, we will be home from a MSC cruise. If you want to see more about that, check out our other channel, Wealth and Travel on a Dime. But when we get back, we are going to go full on finishing this place up and getting moved in. That is the goal. So hopefully next month you're going to see us living here, if not completely decorated and ready to move in. That's the hope. Now, I do want to mention that that water filter you saw, the Vevor, it is for spring water. We will not be drinking the water that comes off the roof or that we get hauled in or we haul in. We have multiple springs around us, and I have 2 5-gallon water tanks, and we will go fill those up, run them through the filter, and use those for cooking, brushing your teeth, drinking water, etc. It's not that we can't drink the water, but I haven't installed all the filtration in it yet because I haven't got the whole system done. There will be UV filtration. There will be a 3-step filtration later. Right now, I wanted to just make it so it's filtered water coming in the house. And with the string filter, it is filtered pretty good. But I don't think it'll be long and we'll be in here. The shed has to really get done pretty quick too, though. So you're going to see some major movement. And I feel like by finishing the outside, with the exception obviously of some screws and the gutter, we made a big move. We've got a big chunk done because it's basically ready for winter. And that's everything right now, is getting everything ready for winter, which is also the thing that's slowing us down because we got other parts of the property we're getting ready for winter. But with that said, you really should go down and subscribe. If you haven't already, I don't know why you wouldn't have. Just go do it. And then give us a like. Hit us up in the comments and let us know. We love hearing from you. We love your suggestions as well, because 2 suggestions that we got on our last video helped me fix the water system. And I appreciate you guys. And with that said, I'll see you in the next one.